Hey guys, it's Nicole, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup routine. I don't really like calling these makeup tutorials because whenever I seem to do these kinds of videos, I end up being the one learning more than anybody else because I am not a beauty guru. I am actually quite the opposite. I kind of am just pretending like I know what I'm doing and just winging it. But today I'm going to show you guys how I do that. All of these products that I'm going to be using, some of them are not my favorite. Some of them I don't even really like. They're just, this is what I use just because this is what I can afford right now. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know what kind of stuff I don't really like, but I'm just using it because that's what I have. The first thing that I always do when I start my makeup is I apply my concealer. So, I usually have like a CoverGirl concealer that's just like a couple shades lighter than my skin. I tried this one out and I'm not really a huge fan. This one is Rimmel London Hide the Blemish. And I don't know, it's not bad, but I don't know, I like the other one that I had better, so I'll probably go back to the other CoverGirl concealer stick that I had. So I'm just gonna put this like below my eyes. And I also usually like to have like a primer, like I usually use this Wet n Wild primer like before I start putting makeup on, but it's all gone, so not gonna do that. So then I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna dab this in. I'm gonna throw my hair up in a ponytail really quick, it's bothering me. And so I'm using this LA Colors liquid makeup, and I don't like this stuff at all. It was just like a quick buy because I ran out of foundation. So I went and picked some up at the store that's right next to us, and I don't like this stuff at all. It's really cheap and it just seems to come off really easily. And yeah, but I usually use okay, so this is what I usually use, but this stuff is like practically out. I know it doesn't look like it, but I could actually probably use some of that. I think I'm gonna try that. So usually with my liquid foundation, I would just like put it on my finger and just rub it all over my face. But I started doing this new thing where I want to get a beauty blender, but I don't have one yet. So I have this little like sponge that came in one of my makeup foundation thingies. So that's what I use to apply my wet foundation. So I'm just going to get some of that on my finger and then get some of that on there. And then I'm just going to dab it around my face. So now that I have my crappy foundation applied all over my face, I'm going to take my concealer again, and this is also a new step that I added from all my other makeup routine videos. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to start highlighting like under my eyes, down my nose, on my chin. Now that I'm ready for war, I'm just gonna dab all of this war paint in. Okay, so now that I have like certain areas, I don't even know what to call them because I'm just that much of a not beauty guru, but under my eyes highlighted, down my nose highlighted, chin highlighted, that highlighted. Now I'm just going to take my powdered foundation and I'm just going to cover my face. I actually have like a bunch of different powdered foundations, but I haven't really decided on one that I actually love yet. So if you guys have any like suggestions for powdered foundation, then definitely leave that in the comments below, because I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to that. But right now I'm just going to be using e.l.f. translucent mattifying powder, and this stuff works pretty alright. I don't really have like a bad or good experience with it. It's okay. It works fine. Oh, and I'm also using this e.l.f. blending brush. I definitely want to go get some more e.l.f. brushes. They're just really cheap and work really well. For the longest time, I was just using a really crappy brush to like blend out like my highlight and contour, my blush, all that. And it just looks so much better now that I have a blending brush. I am going to take the same brush that I used, and I know a lot of you guys are probably going to frown upon me for using this brush for everything, but you know what? I'm broke. I got this at Walmart. This is just a Wet n Wild contouring palette, and this was like the very first contouring palette I ever bought or ever tried. I literally, when I bought this, had no idea what the hell to even do with it. I want to go get another one, so that's another thing. If you guys have any contouring palettes that you guys recommend, definitely leave those down below too. And so I'm just going to take the brush and I'm going to start with the contour. I don't know if people usually start with highlight or if they start with contour. I don't know, but I like to start with the contour. So I'm just going to like brush the edges around, and then I'm just going to like follow like the top of my ear. I used to, like when I first started doing this, I used to like that and then just like follow the line, you know, but now like I feel like it looks better when I just like, you know, you follow like the line from the top of your ear down, you know, like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my little angle brush. It's another e.l.f. brush. And I used to use just like this like eyeshadow brush, and I definitely like this better. It's way easier, and the only thing I ever use this for is for my nose contour. Go down. And this is like something that like, you know, I could totally completely be doing wrong. I just kind of wing it. So this is one of those things. I'm going to take what little bit amount of highlight that I have. Just going to get some on the brush. And then I'm basically going to be going over the same spots that I used concealer. To the blush and bronzer. So I don't always use this step. Sometimes I skip it depending on how I'm feeling that day. But I'm going to use this little bronzer in my little e.l.f. blush palette. And I'm going to use the bronzer to go over the contouring just on my cheeks. I'm gonna take a blush, and same thing with the blush. Usually, sometimes I use this, sometimes I use this, sometimes I use this, depending on how I feel that day is depending on what color of blush I'm gonna go for. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this little black brush. This is what I used to use all the time for like makeup, contour, highlight, all that stuff. So this thing's a piece of poop, but it works just fine for putting the blush on. So I think today I'm gonna go for this color. Okay, then I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I just have this eyebrow pencil, and it looks like, what kind is this? Brow Style Designer, and it's in the color of brunette. So now I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. So for my eyeliner, I am using an Infallible Matte by L'Oreal Paris, and it is an ultra black. I am using this LA Colors Perfect Curve Volumizing Mascara. This is another cheap one that I just picked up at the store across the street. And this one's not so bad. This one works perfectly fine. Okay, eyeliner has been applied. Now, time for my favorite part, and it's not only because it's the last part, but applying lipstick. So, let's see, is my lipstick in here? Ah! Here you are. Okay, so this is my favoriteest lipstick ever. And I've gotten a couple comments on a couple of my videos asking what type of lipstick I wear, and this is it. And guess what? I picked this up at the dollar store. This is dollar store lipstick, and it's my favorite because it's just so pretty and it stays on all day, not only because I apply it 10 times a day, but even if I only applied it once, it might stay on all day. Anyways, this color is dark wine, and I love those like dark purple red colors. I don't know, I feel like they flatter me the best. After I put on lipstick, every time I go like this, because then you get that excess lipstick on the inside off of the inside of your mouth, and you don't get any on your freaking nasty ass teeth. Oh, my teeth look nasty as fuck on the camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now that I'm standing over here in front of this window, I'm realizing that I really should have done the video over here, because I was really like kind of cringing over the lighting, because every time I try to do one of these videos, the lighting is just terrible. But yeah, so next time I'm gonna keep that in mind to do it in front of like right in front of a window. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you guys leave your comments and your video requests in the comments. Do that, yep. And make sure you leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you would like to see more videos, you know what? Don't even worry about that, because I'm not a beauty guru, and I probably won't do any more beauty videos until I come up with a new makeup routine. But yeah, still leave this video a thumbs up and leave your video requests in the comments below. And yeah, we will see you guys later. Bye!